Świąteczna atmosfera w naszych domach, życzliwość najbliższych i przyjaciół. Polska Credit Union Świętego Stanisława, Świętego Kazimierza pomoże Ci sprawić im radość i zachować pogodny nastrój. Pożyczka świąteczna w wysokości do $5000 z oprocentowaniem tylko 4,99%. Spłata w terminie 12 lub 18 miesięcy. Skorzystaj już dziś z tej wyjątkowej oferty. Czas świąteczny mija szybko. Więcej informacji w oddziałach lub w call center. Chcesz uwolnić się od myśli? Spakuj i wyślij.
Każda przesyłka z piastem idzie szybko. Szybciej. I najszybciej. W ciągu 4 dni do rąk odbiorcy.
Polimex jedzie. Polimex leci. Polimex płynie. I doręcza paczki rodzinie. Hurra!
Polska Credit Union Świętego Stanisława i Świętego Kazimierza oferuje nowy serwis finansowy. Błyskawiczne przesyłki pieniędzy do Polski i innych krajów świata za pośrednictwem firmy Western Union. Pieniądze wysyłane w oddziale Credit Union można odebrać tego samego dnia, a nawet już w kilka minut po wysłaniu w wybranym punkcie agencyjnym Western Union w Polsce. Wypłata w dolarach lub złotówkach na życzenie klienta. Zapraszamy do polskiej Credit Union. Informacje w oddziałach lub w call center.
Zapraszamy Państwa do obejrzenia kolejnej części filmu dokumentalnego pod tytułem Lest We Forget – For Your Freedom and Ours, zrealizowanego przez studentów St. John's College w Brantford pod kierunkiem prowadzącego dział multimedialny uczelni Sławomira Dobrowolskiego. Narratorem filmu, jak i jednym z prowadzących rozmowy jest Zygmunt Misiak. Dzięki sponsorstwu koła nr 4 SPK kopie filmu otrzymały wszystkie szkoły Brantford i okolicy, dzięki czemu około 25 000 studentów może zapoznać się z historią Polski okresu wojennego oraz udziału polskich żołnierzy w bitwach na wielu frontach II wojny światowej. Zainteresowani dalszymi szczegółami na temat filmu lub jego nabyciem znajdą informacje na podanej stronie internetowej.
John Bradley, born October 29, 1919. He was a member of Six Nations, Mohawk Nation, and a World War II vet. He saw action in 1942 at Dieppe, but his mission was a massacre. He lost 2 cousins from Six Nations on the beach, and there was no air or artillery before the landing. Germans caught Canadian forces in a crossfire.
Really got heck there.
Yeah. So I didn't know this again beforehand, but you had told me that there was an attempt to land on the beaches of Normandy, in particular Dieppe, in 1942, and we all know that that was an absolute disaster.
That's right.
And I had no idea when I spoke to you earlier that you were actually there, and it was the 2nd Division that you were a part of.
Yeah, but we didn't get in. We were in the 2nd wave to go in, and they found out how bad it was. They didn't even let us land. They just sent us back.
And from being on the ships and that as well, and it wasn't that far offshore.
No, we could hear the bombardment and everything.
Yeah,
it was terrible actually.
And there were a couple of situations that you had cited, because of course many of the soldiers that landed were killed and many captured.
Yeah.
Why was it a disaster? What after it happened, or even during? Why did it turn out to be such a terrible disaster for the Allied troops landing there?
Well, because they knew that we were coming. They were all prepared. They had machine gun nests in the cliffs and heavy artillery, light artillery, everything they could throw at.
Monte Cassino overlooks the major road running through the southern part of Italy. The Germans had fortified a monastery on top of the hill and had built bunkers around it. From this vantage point, they controlled all road traffic to and from Rome. The taking of Monte Cassino meant the breaking of the Gustav Line and the opening of the road to Rome. Flanked by the 1st Canadian Corps, the Polish 2nd Corps moved into action. The final assault was fast and fierce. Despite many losses, the Polish assault persisted, and on May 18, 1944, the fortress was captured. It was the single greatest Polish victory of the Second World War. Wilbik. He was at Monte Cassino, Italy. He saw the devastating loss of Polish soldiers during several attempts, and then the final assault to take over the monastery. He has never been back to Monte Cassino or Poland.
They gave you a command of a section, like you were commander of a section, yeah?
Yes.
So at Cassino, so you went on the rocks and down the hills and up to... Yeah.
Start fighting, bombing every bloody second, 10 airplane, 30 bunch, you know, come over from ground, hub, we see Cassino go this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Piechota, so myself, I have 25 men responsible.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and 4th line.
Oh,
I'm 4th line all the time.
oh boy.
that's the
Oh.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Never know did somebody die, never know go in the front,
Yeah.
or somebody sick, never know. At night, here at night, 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
dark over there
Yeah.
too.
And you can't see anything.
No see any,
But
no
just-
help any.
Yeah.
Myself, my helm, drove out from head,
Yeah.
I never find it, I never bought it.
Oh my.
Go sound, bum, bum, bum.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
see
you
a
heard
lot
it.
of, yeah,
Yeah.
you hear sound, you know.
Yeah. And then, but there's bombs
No
flashing.
bombs
and
every
you can see
second,
the
every
train.
second.
Yeah, it had to be crazy. The whole.
Oh, a lot of people crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about before they go in the army, so everybody, I'm instructor, I told you right now, have 25, 27 men responsible.
Mm-hmm.
And some heavy bomb, open your mouth, you know, you close up mouth, bloody,
Oh, the ears
yeah,
would burst.
crack,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, nerve crack, you dull after,
Yeah. Boy. So you went. So Monte Cassino was a very bad. That was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in Fanteria Piechota, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, gotta be close to bumper, Garrett. Germany built this casino aspect, they built 3-year bumper all over
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. All the bunkers.
Yeah,
For cannons, machine guns.
Yeah, machine gun,
Yeah.
granat and everything.
Yeah.
After you czołgał, po polsku tak mówią, czołgać się trzeba, żeby dojść do tego okienka bumpra.
Uh-huh.
After you open up, it throw out granite inside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you have to go on your hands.
Yeah,
and knees
by
to
hand,
go.
by knees,
Yeah.
everything, you know. So, well, the German all over place, you know. The sea.
Yeah.
Paul Loico. He fought in Monte Cassino and trained in the Middle East.
So Paul, Monte Cassino, I know. I remember these pictures, the real pictures from that time when the Americans bombed. They bombed the casino, eh?
See, that was, in my opinion, that was not necessary to destroy that monastery because as a soldier, each ammunition or explosive needed something hard. If they destroy and there was loose bricks, they just don't do nothing. So
Yeah.
then German have some place to hide it because that was safe spot after. But
Yeah.
on the beginning, German don't stay over there.
Yeah.
German majority stay in build, they prepare metal, concrete bunker, so don't hurt them much, you know, with artillery or whatever, because concrete and in the rocks and the metal reinforced it, so it was really
Very
powerful. So you have to just go little bit by little bit to get rid of it with a grenade or something, get rid of those machine guns. And after they said, you know, we have 3 times tried, not just once. A lot of time on the film said, you know, they just move and put the flag. No, 3 times tried, you know. Then finally, you know, they said, you know, they not, like we're not joking, and will be open up that road. Then they start to move out, like I forget the Kissinger or whatever his name. Tell them just a little bit have to go back because they will be killed too many too. You know, we will be losing and they will lose.
So the Monte Cassino being on the hill, but when the Polish, when you were making your attack, it was very rocky there, big rocks down, up.
Right.
It's very bad.
Right.
Retained. So now a lot of Polish soldiers got killed. Now, was that the worst fighting at Monte Cassino that you saw? That was the worst.
Yeah. After Bologna, easy. Bologna very smooth. The ground, you know, corn before grow. You see, some buy corn. Piechota, they jump right now. Couple bridges. So. No.
Did you ever go back to Monte Cassino? Did you ever go back?
No, I don't want to come back.
You don't want to go back?
No.
Have you been back to Monte Cassino? Did you go back after the war?
Right, was after war. They rebuilt that monastery and they blame Polish with the destroy, but that's the American general told to bomb, and he said, well, not necessary, but order, tell Air Force to destroy that.
So you went back, and they have a lot of cemeteries there, to the different soldiers, the British, Australian, Polish. Where were you when the war ended, Paul? Where were you?
Italy.
You were in Italy.
That's right.
Yeah, and
but from Italy we go to Britain. From Britain, stay till 1947. Emigrate to Canada.
Leo Pokolski, with the Polish 1st Armored Division, landed on the beaches of Normandy August 4, 1944. On August 8, the division was incorporated in the Canadian 2nd Corps and was given the task of breaking the German line at Falaise.
My name is Leo Pokolski. I was sergeant in scouting platoon in 8th Battalion and 1st Polish Division. And 4th Polish Division was attached to Canadian Army and other 2 Canadian divisions under General Simmons. I went through the hell right through. When I noticed the people are burning to death, you know, always that's going to be in your mind. Right?
Always.
And the same in Holland, Liberation of Holland. When we went, I went there to see that the company. I came there, and suddenly I lost a couple of men and my radio operator. Then I look other side. I see few dozen soldiers dead, killed. Right? I yell, nobody answers. I see 2 bombs are exploding about 50 feet from me. And I yell at my pack. I said, leave everything, jump in those holes. They look at me, I said, jump those holes. And we went to those holes, another 2, right where we are eating. Now, how did I know? Somehow, I don't understand why, but today, my nerves were bad. Just like my driver says to me. I don't understand that. You're not scared? I say, I'm scared more than you. But I have a job to do, somebody has to do it. If I have to take order for somebody else, I'd rather do it myself. Well, mind you go first, and you're collecting first bullets.
Right. They sent you ahead.
I said, well, that was my job, and I never thought that I was going to die.
My job was to map reading and pinpointing where we had to drop things.
Now, when you were flying over back and forth the English Channel, because it sounded to me you were up and down almost every day.
Well, no, but every second and third day we flew.
Lloyd Bentley, born March 30th, 1921. He was a member of the Royal Canadian Air Force. On D-Day, he moved supplies and cargo planes back and forth across the English Channel. He witnessed the armada of Allied ships from the air, saw action over Arnhem, and saw gliders shot down and landing. He was in the proximity of Polish paratroopers.
When you had mentioned flying over the English Channel, and even reading in your outline, very interesting outline here, and I'll read this and then you can add to this, because you said it's the most outstanding sight that you've ever seen in your life, and of course there were 3 lanes of aircraft, 3 abreast, flying into Omaha Golden Sword beaches, 4 and 5 levels of aircraft, fighter pilots, low-level bombers, medium bombers, heavy bombers, and an additional, you estimate about 4,000
Well, they
vessels.
don't really know, between 5,000 and 7,000.
I
think,
was it around Antwerp where you had said that the Polish division was being bombed by friendly fire?
Yeah.
Can you describe that situation?
Well, there's nothing. We knew that they were getting hit ahead of us. And, you could see the planes up ahead and dropping their bombs. And all of a sudden, out comes the Polish soldiers through our lines. Well, one of them, I guess, could speak English, and I asked what was going on, and I said, well, the Americans were bombing us.
Mm-hmm.
And just a mistake. They didn't do it on purpose or anything.
Yeah.
But, well, God, heck, we killed a lot of guys there.
Yeah.
I think our outfit, not our outfit, but the Canadians lost about 1,500 people.